So it's Natasha Hastings. The Americans try and come back through on the inside with Natasha Hastings. Natasha Hastings, this is good from Hastings, and she's gaining what could be a vital advantage. America lead going on to the last leg. Jamaica second, Nigeria third.
Could you talk about this weekend? That 4x4, you kind of brought it home. Could you talk about that?
Thank you. It was a great experience. I think, first of all, the Bahamas, presentation was just awesome. Everything about that meet was different. It was a good experience for the athletes. At one point, I kind of had to remind myself I was there for a track meet. It wasn't vacation, but it was a great experience, sold out house. The fans were enthusiastic, and I just wanted to go out there and have a good time, and that's what I did. And it came out with a good split, and, Team USA came home with the gold.
That was an excellent split because when you got it, you were sort of, it was even Stevens, and you set up a lead that was never relinquished.
Well, I mean, going into the race, one of the last things we said to each other before we went out was, just focus on winning your leg and making it as easy as possible for the runners coming behind you. So I just wanted to make sure that Joanna had a nice lead and, be comfortable to come home and finish.
Yeah, it's everyone's wish, but very few people can actually do that. So going forward with the rest of the season, what are your aspirations? What are you looking forward to?
It's a bit of a odd year, being that it is off. So for me, it's a good year for me to focus on making improvements in my race and have the room without the pressure of, making a team for the summer. So I'm just, this will be my second 400 here at Pre-Classic. So I'm looking to, of course, improve on, my time a couple weeks ago in Shanghai, and just slowly but surely work on the little things in the race that need fixing. And, hopefully by the end of the summer, my race will be perfect.
So outline your Diamond Leagues. What are your predictions for the Diamond League? What races are you looking forward to running?
Well, certainly, obviously, tomorrow. I mean, Shanghai was pretty exciting in that I don't think I've ever been in a race where first place was 50.3 and eighth place was 51.3. So we literally came down on the line together. And I think it's exciting. That's what the fans want to come out and see. They want to see a great race. You can't really predict who's going to win and who's going to come on top. So I'm just looking forward to, going out there and having good races. Some places in particular that I'm looking forward to going to, probably Paris and London. Those places are exciting and always good to get back to. So those two, and Brussels. I always have a good time in Brussels too.
End of the season.
Yeah, it's the last one, so it's kind of like I guess the one where we do have the most fun because we know, okay, this is it. We're headed back home, kind of thing.
So speaking of home, when you head back home at the end of the season, how do you relax? What do you do?
How do I relax? Well, I watch what I like to call ratchet TV. I watch a lot of reality TV. But for me, I like to go home to, now home is Atlanta. My family lives there. So everybody knows I'm a mama's girl. So I like to go home and chill on mama's couch and eat her food. So that's my idea of the perfect off season. So
what's Mama's best dish? What do you mean, Mama cooks?
Well, she has so many things. I mean, most people know my mom was born in London, but her family is Trinidadian. So I always ask her to make me some cornmeal porridge. I know some people are like, what the heck? I have a girlfriend who was like, I thought that was just for the Three Little Bears. But I love my mom's cornmeal porridge, and I love her pilau as well. So anything she makes is awesome, though.
So it's funny, a Trini connection, Caribbean connection with the USA team with Sanye. Mm-hmm. It's quite strong. Have you ever thought that perhaps you would run for the TNT?
I did. Actually, with my mom being born in London, it's kind of different. I probably wouldn't be able to run for Trinidad, but my dad is Jamaican. So I did have the choice of Jamaica, UK, and USA. So it was a tough decision, but I've been running for the US since I was about 15 or 16, so it was just kind of one of those things where I was like, this is home, I'm a part of this team, and this is where I would like to end my career.
So let's talk about music. What's the last thing you were listening to?
Actually, as I was getting dressed, I was listening to August Alsina's album. He's a new singer, R&B singer out of New Orleans. And I don't know, I really like his music lately. So I've been listening to that album a lot lately.
So what else is on your iPod? What else do you listen to? Talk about all the music and stuff.
Well, my favorite rapper is Lil Wayne, so he's always somewhere or another on my playlist. August Alsina, of course. I also like Rich Homie Quan. I think that as far as my playlist right now, that's probably, I like Beyonce too. So it's a little bit of a mix, R&B, hip hop. I do like fashion, but for me, I think I like easy breezy, one or two pieces, but they're still, look good. So
high-end pieces mixed up
yeah,
and down.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, you're going to New York next week. Is that going to be a shopping spree?
I'm still waiting on confirmation for New York, but I would love to. Of course, I'm a New York girl. I'm from Queens. So I don't know about the shopping spree, but I am looking forward to going home.
Okay. Now you mentioned something about reality TV. Name one of those crappy shows that you don't like to talk about, but you secretly love.
Yeah, probably the biggest one that I don't like to talk about is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But that's the one that's on right now that I'm like glued to. But my favorite shows, I think I'm like a Scandal fanatic. Like I feel like if you don't watch Scandal or you don't know what's going on, I almost feel like I can't be friends with you. So it's like that. And then my other show at the moment that I'm loving is 24. I was a huge fan when it was on a few years ago, and for them to come back, I'm like, Jack Bauer is back. So yeah.
So Natasha, you're single, right? Okay, that means you're dating. So let's talk about dating life. Who are you seeing right now?
I'm dating a football player. His name is William Gay. He plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's a Super Bowl champ. So he and I have been together 4 years now.
So on the 4x4 team, that means there's two superstar athletics women with American footballers as husbands. So how did that work out?
I don't know. It just kind of happened, I guess. I know Sonia and Ross were dating through college, and William and I kind of met later on. So I don't know. It just happened. I think athletes attract athletes, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Camera. It's going to be tight at the line, but Hastings does take it. My word. She's held on to show at bay there down a long home straight, which must have seemed to the pair of them